Hi, Tracy in Tracy here, and I have a layout process called Fancy Family. And I am going to use these doilies to create, I'm using them kind of as a mask, or it rather, as a mask. So I'm creating a doily background using a Heidi Swap Silver Mist. And then I go over it with some white paint as well. Oh, I tried, that's right, and it was all clogged up. And so I just stuck with the silver. Now I'm going to use this vellum. I cut these two pictures out the same size. I'm actually going to end up matting them on black. And I am going to use some of that silver. That's I only use a little bit of it, but it's made by Jolie. I got it at like Tuesday morning, I think. Or maybe that was Marshall's. So that thing with the diamonds, that's actually had little cutouts in it from a kit, a Studio Calico kit, but I'm just using the empty part as a piece for layering. I thought about also using gold and silver together in this layout, so that's why I was looking at that doily, gold doily, but I don't end up doing that. So here I'm going to mat them on this black cardstock. That's just black cardstock that I got in a pack from Michael's. I am going to end up using that silver sprayed doily because I end up having to fix an error. And I'm putting that to the side because I really like the rose there. It's like it looks hand-drawn on that paper, so that's why I put it like that, which then led me to do all that layering there. And then I have that can't remember the name of that kind of waxy bag that I ran through an embossing folder that's like got lacy kind of a look to it. And then instead of just cutting that doily straight off, I actually cut it enough to fold it because I really wanted it to look folded over. And now I'm using the leftovers of that doily to make it look like there's a full doily down there. And then I just have a little piece of that Jolie's fabric silver stuff. And here I am again thinking of doing gold, which I don't. Just working to layer more. Yeah, here's where I mess up. I was gonna use that, it's stars, and I use this ink to, with the mask, that chalk ink, and it just looked terrible. And normally I'm alright with that. Then I would just add more and go with like sort of the grungy look, but that's not the flavor of this layout at all. This is, you know, it's with the doilies, and it's, even though it's lots of layering, it still has a frilly feel to it. So here's just more stickers. I'm just layering up, creating clusters. Using washi tape. I haven't used washi tape in a while. Have a drawer filled with it, and I do not use it enough to justify as much as I have. And now I'm going to do some sequins. I'm feeling right now like the layout is too horizontal, with the pictures going horizontal, and even though I have that doily and the papers going vertical on the left side, it's just not enough. The whole feel of it is like a strip going across the middle. So I'm using the sequins to spread it out to the eye, so to make it like look like it's more filling the page. And I do go with quite a bit of sequins, and sequins are a pain in the butt to glue down. I don't know if I decide to resolve my issue with my... Oh, not yet, nope. Because I fix the paint error, or ink error, here I go, I think, with a doily. And then I'm able to add another doily below. And so that changes that whole vertical feeling pretty drastically. And now just a little smidge of the paint mess up is showing up at the top, but it's so little it doesn't even matter. And then that adding the doilies helped a little with the vertical, but now it just is more looking framed on either side. So now I'm putting more sequins, just like I said, that I realize that helps kind of spread the layout. And that's very meticulous, putting the sequins on there. And messy. I end up with glue all over my fingers, and I'm a messy scrapper anyway. Horribly. Oh, now I'm looking through my embellishments just to add a couple little touches. And I found these little flowers that I had. And they're kind of vintagey looking. So I went ahead and put those. And here I'm going to do my title, which is, like I said, Fancy Family, which is So the opposite of who we are. So, but that's why I titled that, because then in my journaling, which I'm not sure if I do it on camera or not, I said the blank family, that's our last name. Well, our last name is not blank, but is definitely not underlined fancy. But for Aunt Vicky, the sky is the limit. Her 70th surprise birthday party was a blast with lots of dancing and fun. And then in parentheses I put, even in those fancy duds. My mom and Grandpa Ken, who are in the picture to the right, they are definitely fancy. They like to dress up and stuff. But my family, my boys, my husband and I, we are very casual. My daughter likes to get gussied up, but so here's the close-ups, and there's our last name. So much for blank. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.